going forward, that's to be successful, we're going to have to run the football.
Which the Huskies struggled to do last season. But this year is a different story.
When we looked at Joe as whether he was going to be a running back or a defender or where we might use him.
Before the Huskies could use Joe, he needed to become healthy after tearing his labrum and breaking his collarbone during the last half of his senior football season.
I actually didn't know it was broken or torn until the end of the season. I kind of just got it wrapped, and the trainer kind of thought it was just like a bruise or something in there, so I kind of just played through it.
Even though Joe was injured for most of the season, he still tallied up over 700 yards and had 8 touchdowns. But he couldn't have done that without a little help from his father.
He's actually been my coach throughout pretty much my entire life, except for my junior and senior year. So I kind of learned everything from him. He taught me everything I know. He taught me the basics of everything, the fundamentals, and ever since then he's been my greatest role model.
Another role model that has impacted Joe is former Bears running back Walter Payton. But how did a kid from Oak Creek, Wisconsin find out about him?
Just kind of learned about him, and then just started getting into it, watching some videos on him, and then just definitely started looking up to him.
After watching endless videos on Walter Payton and being able to watch him in person, Joe took some of what he learned and made it his own.
He works hard, he just does whatever he can, so I just kind of model after, more after, how he prepares.
Which ended up working out for Joe, because the SCSU football coaching staff started to take notice.
We knew he had the athletic skills to compete at our level and certainly wanted to be a part of the Husky football.
When Joe committed to play at the next level, he knew it was going to be tough going up against guys that are faster and stronger. But coming to SCSU helped with his game when he got to learn from veteran running back Jaden Huff.
Playing under Jaden, he was a great player, great person. I learned a lot from him. He taught me a lot, understand the game a lot more. So I think just coming behind him and learning from him was really big for me.
For Joe, he's had some carries a year ago and everything like that as a true freshman, and being in his second year, it's a tribute to his conditioning and the time and effort they put in over the summer.
After Joe's freshman season, Jaden Huff transferred to NIU, which put Joe in a starting role for the Huskies. That pressure didn't faze him as he ran over 160 yards and had 2 touchdowns against Southwest Minnesota State University.
I don't make any of those runs if the linemen don't, do their job, and they did a very good job at it.
In the first half of the game, the Huskies allowed 26 points. But as they came out for the second half, the Pack was just getting started.
I think I kind of started a little slow, kind of feeling out a little bit too much, and then just kind of started to, let it go. As we all did, I think. We all just started playing.
There's a linebacker that was blitzing, and he kind of popped Joe a little bit.
We didn't want to be the ones, that take those hits. We want to give them. So after that, I kind of just, got the mindset that I'm not going to take that.
By the time the game we were in full swing of things, he wasn't really saying much after that, just because we started becoming very dominant.
The Huskies did just that, scoring 26 unanswered points in the second half, winning 41-26. Moving forward to this week of action, it's a whole new ball game.
I just kind of, after the game, I enjoyed it a little bit, and then, the next day it's just back to work. It's the next game, so I can't really dwell on it too much.
We were watching film on the team that we're going to be playing this week, and there's a defensive lineman that he just came and he just smacked the running back, and the running back fell and just looked like he was hopeless. And I just looked at him and I just said, that won't be us.